matching the descriptions of the Subarus you gave on the property. So, but there was no signs of a struggle, no signs of any foul play that we could determine. There were some boxes that appeared to be like being packed up, but other than that, that's all we got.
The thing is, all three people were staying there at the house. Definitely it's one of the Kings, like the kicker that he's the one that did all that. He called, got your name, and then he was able to send me that text saying that he spoke to you.
Yeah.
And then he called back later and canceled the deal, right?
Yes, sir. And on the face of it, it looks super sketchy, but there was no indication that we could see of any foul play or
A struggle or anything.
struggle. Yes, sir.
As the sergeant tries to reassure Mike, even he begins to wonder if the scene is hiding more than it appears. A few hours later that afternoon, Nordquist returns to the station and calls Kane, trying to understand why he canceled the welfare check and why, most strangely, no one was inside the house.
Hi, this is Sergeant Nordquist at the Sheriff's Office. Is this Mr. Mays?
Yes, sir. How are you?
The reason why I'm calling is in regards, earlier this morning you had contacted our office to do a welfare check on a family member.
That's correct.
Who is that family member to you?
It's my grandmother.
Your grandmother? Who lives up there with your grandmother at the 121 Nobel?
That would be an uncle of mine and my brother.
Do you have any information on them attempting to move anywhere?
I was told that my brother and my grandmother are planning to move soon.
So the reason why I'm calling is we went up to that address because Mr. Bleddy stopped by.
Yeah, he was the one who recommended that we give you guys a call. He seemed pretty upset. He was looking for Vic.
So we went inside the residence to make sure that nobody was hurt or injured. Nothing was broken into. We didn't see any signs of struggle or any signs of foul play. Did you text Mr. Bleddy at all today?
I mentioned that we stopped by and I had given you guys a call and everything was okay.
Who told you that everything was okay?
Dispatch coordinator, I don't remember her name.
Because the information that I got was that you called back and said you went up there and everything was okay.
Correct.
Now, what was in that text message to Mr. Bleddy? That's what I'm confused with.
I let him know that I tried to call you, and the dispatch officer said that you were tied up with, that sounded like a pretty hostile situation.
The way the text message reads was that you had made contact with me, and I know for sure, you know for sure that didn't happen, so that way it looked kind of weird.
Naturally, Nordquist doesn't know what to make of Kane's message to Mike, in which he seems to falsely claim to have spoken with the sergeant. Suspecting Kane is hiding something, Nordquist ends the call and immediately requests a search warrant for a second search of the house. While they wait for the warrant to be processed, all police can do now is hope the missing trio turns up safe. A hope that is far removed from the gruesome reality awaiting them just a few hours from now. Early on a Wednesday morning that week, around 10 a.m., something strange happens about 200 yards from the house where the trio vanished. A passerby takes notice and calls 911.
911, where's your emergency?
Yeah, I'm phoning, there's a fire off into the mountains area. I called before, about 10 minutes ago.
So we drove down the road to see if we could get a better view of the fire to help you guys out.
Okay. Well, we have already found out the fire department, so we will get units headed that way to see if they can locate.
Yeah. I put at the top of that road for a second. I'll be able to see it.
We'll let them know.
Shortly after the call, 2 deputies are dispatched to investigate the fire. Once they arrive at the reported location, one of them spots something disturbing in the distance. A burned, flipped-over vehicle matching one of Victor's missing cars.
We got tire tracks towards the direction I walked. Just follow the path. I got the vehicle. It's smoking. I got a couple sets of shoe impressions, tire tracks on that. 99% sure it was a Page and S. spinal cord in here, in this vehicle.
What's up, Julia? How you doing?
Look right in here. That looks like a human, dude. These things burn hot.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Slater's and his team is on the way.
As officers look inside the car, they can see what appears to be the burned remains of 3 people, 2 badly damaged by the fire, to identify them at the scene. Suspecting a homicide, they call in Sergeant Nordquist, and it wouldn't take long for him to connect the dots.
This might be a Subaru that's a vehicle that they haven't accounted for yet. Look right here.
Oh, for sure.
You see it?
You see a school anywhere?
Good looking in here. Just given the circumstances, this actually might be one of the missing people.
What's that right there?
I was looking at that too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bunk up right there. Yep.
It's probably one of our missing people with a missing vehicle.
From up here?
Huh?
From up here?
Yeah, I guess Brad, he suspects some guy named Kane killed most of his relatives that live here. And this vehicle, I think it's a Subaru. Looks like
This is really fresh, dude.
Chris Moore over here. He had to put that himself. Is it what it caught this whole place on fire?
What officers are beginning to suspect is horrifying. Not only do the burned remains likely belong to the 3 missing individuals, but given how recent the fire is, the person responsible may have burned the bodies just hours ago and could still be within reach of police. So, once the scene is secured and the bodies are sent for autopsy, a nationwide bolo is issued for Kane Mays. Although police now believe they know what happened and who's responsible, they have no idea just how far beyond Kane this plot goes. There are more players involved, more targets, and a multi-state homicide case that will exhaust every resource police have.
You trying to find him? We're afraid of him.
There was one time I should have died. Probably should be dead twice.
And he was so aggressive. I thought we were gonna die. I thought he was gonna shoot us on the property.
More than 24 hours after the fire, officers remain unable to find or contact Kane, raising concerns that he may be on the run. But this is when the initial autopsy results come in, confirming what officers had feared all along. The burned victims are Kane's close relatives. His uncle, Victor Perea, his grandmother, Mary Mouser, and his stepbrother, Killian Mays. Beyond confirming their identities, the autopsy offers little actionable insight. At least one victim had a confirmed gunshot wound to the head, but the other remains were too severely burned to identify all injuries. Investigators surmise that the victims were likely incapacitated well before the fire was set. Following these horrific findings, they begin digging deeper into their main suspect's background. It turns out Kane Mays had been living in Canada and working as an engineer until just a few months earlier, and had several documented domestic incidents involving his wife.
What's up, y'all?
Hoping she may know where her husband is,
What's up,
officers
Bobby?
reach out to Kane's wife on the phone, where they'll find out she might know far more than that.
Hello, my name's Justin Mitchell. I'm a detective with the Otero County Sheriff's Office in New Mexico. Are you Samantha?
Yes, I am. I had a feeling I might receive a call from you at some point since I didn't give you guys a call.
Yes, ma'am. You want to tell me from the beginning, like how you met him and your relationship with him?
I've actually been speaking to the Ontario Provincial Police because I thought he was messing with me, like I had mentioned. So I'm also filing a case against him right now, but because it's Canadian and now he's in America, who knows if that's gonna... But he wasn't physically violent with me, and I have evidence of it. Yeah, we just met playing video games online, and we started an online relationship, and for a few years, it was just basically we would talk. And then one day, he calls me up and he says that his father disowned him, and he needs to move here right away. He'd always been verbally towards me, and just in general, he had a weird attitude towards things. Eventually we moved out. Brace yourself for this one, because I feel bad that I didn't come forward. Told people that he had beaten me, and now this has happened. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, we both had an alcohol problem, but I never drank before I met him.
Here you go,
He
Rick.
definitely, like, pushed that on me, and he pressured me to drink a lot. Like, there was
Alright,
always pressure
Avez,
he
I
wanted
got
me to
you.
do it. He just did start hitting me. He did start getting violent with me. Probably should be dead twice.
Samantha's statements are nothing short of horrifying. But even worse, she would would share a terrifying recording with detectives, captured during one of the numerous domestic incidents involving Kane.
And I do everything. I'll let you go. I don't want you to. Is this your neck? Is this your neck?
The rest of this recording is too disturbing to play on YouTube, but it clearly documents an alleged serious domestic violence incident involving Kane. Investigators now know they must act quickly, as more people, including Samantha, could be in immediate danger. So later that day, after securing approval for the earlier search warrant, police return to the victim's house, but this time, they bring specialized chemicals called Blue Star, used to hunt for hidden blood, bullets, and evidence that may have been cleaned up. And what they're about to uncover would reveal just how many crucial clues officers had missed during the initial search. Inside the kitchen, detectives spot one of 3 spent .22 caliber shell casings, along with a live .22 round. Using Blue Star, they also detect high-velocity blood spatter throughout the home. As the search continues, investigators notice clear attempts to clean up the scene, and given the precision and speed with which the bodies were disposed of, they begin to suspect a grim possibility. This was not the work of a single perpetrator. But then officers find something very strange. Condoms and pregnancy tests stored with cleaning supplies near the well house and septic area. Following these disturbing findings, police would continue searching the property and contacting Kane's relatives, worried he may already be far away, possibly even on his way back to Canada. A few days later, as detectives continue searching for leads on Kane, they decide to pay Mike and his wife, Lourdes Blett, a visit. Just like Kane, Lourdes also has personal ties to all 3 victims. Victor Peria was her brother, Killian Mays was her grandnephew, and Mary Mouser was her brother's partner. But before investigators can hope to learn anything about Kane's whereabouts or possible accomplices, they must first deliver the tragic news to the couple.
Yeah. Got a nice name.
Hi, Lourdes, how are you? What's your first name? Bobby. Hi, this is Ashley.
Ashley.
Do you mind if I sit down?
Well, I would like to give you guys a little bit of information. As I told you yesterday, do want to let you know that there was a vehicle fire that was in close proximity to the house. There were 3 subjects that were not able to be identified that were inside of that vehicle. I cannot tell you who those subjects are.
On the property? In the Subaru? Or, yeah?
I can't tell you what vehicle it was for sure right now. Again,
So you already know there
I can't
but you
tell
know
you
there's
who
3
they are.
people?
Yes. I'm really sorry that I even have to share this information with you.
This is a horrible nightmare.
I
It's
agree with
horrendous.
you 100%.
Murder.
This is
Oh no.
one of the worst things that I've ever had to be involved with.
Upon hearing the news, Lourdes is beyond devastated. What makes the situation even scarier is that she fears whoever is responsible may not be done yet.
He's a psychopath. He's a psychopath. Kane, I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to drop him in the tube, but he's crazy. You gotta find him. We're afraid of him. He hasn't even asked how my mother is, and that's his blood grandmother. Oh my God, how can you be? Michael, how can it be?
Big Mama!
We hoped for better.
No, it's not even imagination.
We are working on so many different leads right now, and I'm trying to
Just
connect
catch
everybody.
him. Everybody will be safe because he's crazy.
In my worst imagination, I thought I didn't know how to tell you guys this, but I was gonna say, can you look for the infrared and see if there's any graves on the property? That's what I was gonna tell y'all. You know how they can tell
Being a car.
That's what's
something had been burned. And this has got to be the worst cold in New Mexico. I mean, I haven't heard anything this horrendous on the news lately.
yet.
Indeed, this kind of killing doesn't happen every day, but investigators are about to hear another person of interest from the couple, someone who may know more about where Kane is.
So in our job, you will hear law enforcement say a lot, it's what you know and what you can prove. And right now, we're working on collecting the information.
We don't know what he did all those years. Wherever he was, what did he do? Who did he know? What was his? Wait, do you have no idea?
I would even be worried about his sister Beck and Ross. So-called
Yeah.
sister.
Oh my more.
He sent me about working with the over in Roswell or whatever he said.
Yeah, he was saying something about helping out his sister with her crazy ex.
My boy.
Like I was supposed to feel sorry for her to me when they first were like chit-chatting and everything.
Oh, in the conversation? Okay. She's talking about things.
Yeah, I think that they said something about that.
Mike would go on to identify the woman in question as 28-year-old Cassandra Douglas, Kane's half-sister. And based on his concerns and the evidence from the home search suggesting at least 2 people were likely involved in the cover-up, detectives begin to wonder if Cassandra is the next key piece to the puzzle. So with this focus to Cassandra and her potential connections to the homicide. Call Cassandra the next day, she reaches out to them instead with a very peculiar 911 call.
I love Bree. Me too.
Putting in a welfare check on my brother, DoeRaeMeh. What's the address? He told me that he was going to 680 Cox Canyon, Cloud Cross, New Mexico. 680 Cox Canyon? Yes, ma'am. He was supposed to meet up with our uncle and told me that if he didn't come back last night, and definitely if he didn't come back in the morning, that I needed to call you guys. He's been part of a missing persons thing, and Mike has been acting very aggressive and hostile towards us.
Not only is Cassandra claiming her brother Kane is also missing, but she's suggesting that her uncle Mike might have something to do with it. Once investigators catch wind of this 911 call, they immediately sense something is off. The timing is highly suspicious, almost as if it's part of a plan to deflect suspicion away from Kane. So later that day, officers are assess the situation and determine whether her claims hold any weight or if it's just an attempt to mislead the investigation.
Hello. Hi.
Are you Candace?
No, Candace is across the street.
Okay, are you Cassandra?
I am.
Okay. So my name's Ryan, Poston Reader.
Hi.
I'm a detective with the Reynoso Police Department.
Hello.
Do you have a second to talk to me?
What's up?
So did you make a 911 call for a welfare check?
I did it for DoeRaeMeh.
For Kane? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was you that made that call?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you heard from Kane?
I have not.
No, you still haven't heard from him?
I have not.
How do you know Kane?
He's my brother.
It's your
Or
brother?
my half-brother.
And when was the last time you heard from him?
He was supposed to go up to meet with Mike, I think on the 21st. He told me that if he didn't show up by the morning of the 22nd, that I needed to file a missing persons report because I already have 3 family members missing. Killian and Mary were supposed to go up to Albuquerque. I haven't seen those 2 alive since 11/23. Give me just a second.
Okay.
Officers have no clue at this point, but Cassandra isn't alone. Right this moment, their prime suspect, Kane Mays, is hiding inside the very house they're standing in front of.
Sorry, we're also having issues with a psychotic ex of mine, so...
Oh, jeez. You're going through a lot right now.
A little bit. And then with Kane going missing, and Mike presumably having, like, over half of his guns. It's a really, really long story.
Okay.
And not one that I'm 100% familiar with, because Kane just came back into my life September of last year. So, like, I wish I had all my facts straight.
I completely understand. No big deal.
Exactly.
How did they come into your life?
Through Kane.
Okay. So Kane comes into your life, and then now you meet Mary and Killian. Okay. And then now all of them are missing. And have you talked... Did you ever have direct contact with Mike?
I I never had direct contact with Mike, no. I just heard him screaming from the hill both times.
As she did earlier, Cassandra doubled
Pass
down
the
on her
blood.
accusations,
Pass the blood.
suggesting that officers should focus on Mike, implying he may be involved in the disappearances. Officers take note of her statements and ask her to give them a call if Kane shows up again.
Tap the
Their goal
screen.
remains unclear, but
Tap the
now that they have a
screen.
story, they can start verifying. So a few hours later, as police continue looking for Kane, an officer decides to stop by the neighborhood again and speak with Cassandra's neighbors.
Do it.
Heard or seen anything.
Oh, crashing out. Came in the house while the cops was there.
Dark hair has been staying
Put your
with her for the
PayPal,
past
big
2
legs in the
months.
back seat. That shit ain't free. Support your boy. Appreciate it.
Same man driving Victor's missing green Subaru.
If they want to do it, they would do it. They don't want to.
Cassandra's residence multiple times. Realizing
I
the
don't like
description
the
of the
big.
man matches Kane, officers return to the station to dig deeper into Cassandra's earlier claims, where they will very quickly uncover some major contradictions. Even though Cassandra insisted she had only recently met Kane, investigators discover an older Facebook photo of the two together, proof they've known each other for years. But that's just the
Tell
first
your
lie,
mommy. Tell your mammy. Tell your mammy. I live in my car. Hey, hey. Tell your mammy. Tell your mammy. I live in my car. Tell your mammy. I live in my car.
with someone who has already killed 3 members of her own family.
Ninja with a hard R.
You can count on auto reordering to have the PPE you need on hand. Call 1-800-GRANGER, Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
With suspicion mounting, detectives obtain a search warrant for Cassandra's house. Then, around 8 p.m. that night, a group of officers return to the property, taking up positions outside the house as they prepare to raid it.
Occupants of 7 morning.
There you go. I'm working, G. Maya. I'm smoking on homeless. Yeah, I'm homeless. I'm smoking on homeless. This makes you homeless. Here you go. Everybody better duck. Oh, you better duck. Yeah, I'm about to make everybody homeless like me. Here you go. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yup. Yup, it's coming. I got it ready for you, too. I got this over here ready for you. Yeah. I got the blanket. I got the little water bottle ready. Yeah. Yup. Homeless is coming for you.
Calls the police. Anyone inside, make yourself known. We're gonna pull in.
It's called the reset, not for real. I got you, bro. Whoa.
Got another door here. Ready? Yep. I'm gonna go. I got a hallway with
If you put a fire in the chat and you subscribe, I will give you a follow.
I think Cassandra Jolie's the one that lives here now.
Where them earrings from? Walmart, Walmart. Where those earrings from? Walmart, Walmart. Michelle says I'm hilarious. Michelle thinks I'm hilarious. This a cool shit. I'm hilarious. G stay, I'm hilarious. Hey ho. You live in your coop too. Oh.
Inside, something about the house immediately feels off to the officers.
You live in your coop too.
Posters, graffiti, and other unsettling details scattered throughout. They then make their way into the bathroom, where one officer recalls hearing that something might be hidden underneath the house.
I highly doubt, but that was open? No, I'm sure this one here for fun. Like under all this? That's what he said. The neighbor across the street said that he used to live here, and that there's a door underneath the washer and dryer. At least there is one. Because they say there's another secret exit or something here. There's a couple windows. What do they go to?
I'm a bum. I'm a bum. But I bum. I bum in every day. Let's go. I am a bum. I bum in here every day. Come on, y'all. I am a bum. I wear them every day, bitch. That's complete. Yeah, I knew I was muted. Suck my D. Trying to talk stuff to dough. Then it's the end of the show. Now I'm the Kimbe Mutombo. Y'all be thinking that I care, nigga. That's a no. Y'all be really addicted to the DoeRaeMeh show. Let me tell you what it is, what it ain't, and what it be. Yeah, I swear to God, dog, I'm about to really go to sleep. Y'all be mad because I made y'all laughing. You ain't gotta like me. So all the people disrespecting, yeah, hey, let me see where you gonna be. Please say something in the chat. Guaranteed, dog, that's that. Everybody wanna just talk. That's the reason why that's that. I ain't tripping about, hey, what you talk about on this app. I'll make it fun. The reason why, hey, bit full of crap. You can pray for me, but bit, hey, keep it to yourself. Probably Mecca. Hey, I ain't tripping cause y'all mad. Hey, bit, hey, that's a fact. I done ran it up. Time to take a nap. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, bit. Hey, that's a fact. You gonna be addicted to me, yeah, they like that. Y'all can talk all the stuff you want, bitch. I'm smart. I'm the one that made it cool to live up in your car. The show's over. I am Doe. This is what I do. It's what I do. Sorry you don't understand it. Sorry you can scroll and go see these other creators that they don't have no entertainment. They can't keep you engaged. I can. I've been doing it since 6. Now I'm off. Oh yeah. Motherfucker parked their car right on me. Now I know they on bullshit because now I know that you put your weird ass lights on my car. And now you scooted more into my car. Lick my dingleberries. Hey, Bree, who's in here? If you team dope, put a money bag in the chat if you still in here. Oh, she called me.
Hey,
Hi.
are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
What you up to?
I was still on this little line. I'm probably about to get off here now. I've been milked it already. I probably need to take a break and shit.
Yeah. You going back live or you done for the evening?
I was just saying I'm on here now, but it's dying down. It's nighttime, so it usually dies down.
Yeah, well. Except my love tomorrow, that's what you will see.
Oh, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to not to think about it, but of course, my mind definitely is like, oh, you know.
Well, it is so. And I'm not done, you know. In intervals, okay?
It's all good. Like I say, man, I don't think I deserve anything, so to get anything is a blessing, you know? So.
Man, you deserve everything, cause you keep it real.
I mean, look, that's...
You feeling crazy as hell, but you keep it real.
Yeah, I mean,
and
look.
I like real people.
I appreciate you. You know, like I said, I wish you would have known in my first page because it wouldn't be a lot of, you know, so a lot of things is kind of, it's a little bit confusing because, you know, I got to explain a lot of things, but in reality, the whole point of this is you see someone that's found out, like, what he likes to do, and, you know, I got a lot of people who say I was funny and say it, so it becomes this thing that now there's people that believe in me, bro. You know, there's people that, you know, they want to see me win, and then if you listen closely, just like you, like, there's people that'll say, you know, you're, you know, all the positive things I won't say. They'll say, no, you're, you know, and that's, you know, y'all will say it, but sometimes I don't feel it. I mean, I'm a realist. I have, you know, this thing of homelessness, but then you know, all the people I talk to that believe in God, they'll say you're on your path, you're on your way. So I struggle with it every day, right? You wonder, and then you say, well, go, and I try to do that every day I wake up. Like today I didn't do nothing, and did I like it? No, but I had to get through. So that's kind of what the dope thing is, like, you know, I'm not proud of it even right now, bro. Like I'm down to my little whatever, but I know how to survive, but I don't know why I did that all day and knowing that but I just love to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know.
You're good at it. You're good at it.
Hell yeah.
You damn good at it.
Got it.
Yeah, but you know, my son was in your situation. He lives in California. It wasn't longevity, but the fact that he was, and God took care of him too.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm learning, I'm not the only one in this situation. And then again, if you go and break it down, it's gonna be weird. As you can see, like I woke up at 6. I got a routine. You know what I'm saying? We on Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this place lets me sit here. You know that nobody's gonna do nothing to me. You know, when you're evaluated and you do it, like, so I'd be grateful. Like right now, I can be beat up myself, but then I say, hey, you only have $100 in bills, like you can, you know. So it balances. It sucks. My back hurts. I don't get no good sleep, you know. But at least I do go to sleep. So it's you know.
Man, my back hurt with a bed. I need to flip it.
I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. But I guess.
Right.
See, the old me would have cussed you out. Like, the old me would have cussed you out. Like, why? How you know I'm gonna be alright? But you know what? I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna believe you.
Man, a lot of people like you.
I mean, I'm not a bad person. Like, when they come and see my heart, my whole thing is like, just say when you come in, I'm trying to make you laugh. I'm trying to make your day. Like, if I really knew people who they was, you know, I'm really good. Like, you know, if I know more information, I'm good, bro. Like, you know, I learned that. The whole point of me is trying to make you laugh. I'm trying to, you know, it's not give me money. It's not, but unfortunately, everybody else on here, it is.
You see people through words.
There you go. See, you're smart. There you go. That's why we try to tell them to use it right. That's why when you get certain things, and if I say you sound like a man, that's why I gotta stop saying that. It's like again, it's a lot from my old page. A lot of these dudes with fake women pages, and because they learned me and all that. So again, some of the stuff that y'all go through, I'm sorry, because it's like, you know, it's not really y'all fault, but it's also, you know, it's a lot of weird stuff in here. And again, that's why I put my number and put my stuff. Like, once I'm able to know you who you are, then I mean, you're good forever. You know what I mean? Because you know, I know you're you. So. Yes, man. What you doing for the rest of the night? Yeah, I probably need to for real. I really appreciate you. Glad you found me, ma'am. Oh, see, look, it's because I'm from the army. Look, if I say like not, if you feel like I'm disrespectful, but I get that a lot, but I'll try not to say it, girl. See, if I girl sound disrespectful, see, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yes. Yes. All right, well. Bye, bye, man. Yes, man. I mean, yes. See? Yes. I ain't take away no blues. Everybody who's blue is blue. What you talking about? If you got it taken away and you saying something about it, that means that's it is. You said, because you ain't no blue. Bree, you in here? What's up? If you in here, still let me know. I'm probably going to get off here in 15 minutes, man. Just enjoy the rest of my night. Probably chilling. I gave y'all a show like a mug. I sure will, bro. It's been seen. What's up, little DJ? Look, shout out to you, DJ. He said it's been seen. Shout out to you, my guy. You have a good eye, bro. Appreciate that, DJ. Little D got a place too. I'm gonna stay right going to eat. Alright, when you go to eat, let me know. I'm gonna get off here. Appreciate you, bro. That's why I read the chat, man. I see the people that, you know, you speak life or whatever, bro. Like, I see y'all. I ain't tripping. Appreciate the people that understand, man. And maybe this situation, but I ain't gonna be here forever, you know what I'm talking about? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, you in the same situation? Oh yeah, bro, we locked in, man. Yeah, bro, we just gotta keep pushing. I just gotta, man, just do, you know, like, better, bro. I should have been out this motherfucker. I should have been out this. So it's all love. Like I said, there's people like you that, bro, we need to stick together. You feel me? I mean, you know, they can try to down us all they want. You got 60 subscribers, you can go live together, bro. You know, shit. It's okay to be honest about your situation. Don't mean that it's where you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Definitely been in for a couple years, but I'm definitely blessed too. I didn't take advantage of my blessings. I had a lot of blessings, didn't take advantage of them. So I'm not tripping. What's up, Evan? Oh, thank you, bro. He definitely been on my butt, but you know, everything happens for a reason. And again, it was me. So that's all good. I hope so, bro. I gotta live and learn. Live and learn. And within shade, let me tell you something about me that you don't realize. I have over, on this backup page that I just started, I have over 500,000 views. Right? I just started. I guarantee that's more views than almost everyone that's in here right now. And I'm just guessing. And I almost can guarantee you that. We're talking about, I just been back 2 weeks. 2 weeks. It's the hell, though. It's bad. Thank God I got a car, right? So you thank God you got a car. I'm in Illinois. I'm in Illinois. It's coming, y'all. Don't worry, it's coming. It is. I already ate too. I already ate too. I love you, bro. Love you so much. Love you, my boy. Shout out to Tommy. Y'all real blessed. We got my car. We record that. Exactly, bro. I'd be glad, even if you're like, oh, it ain't the best day. That's exactly where it come in at. Right now, I'll probably eat one more time. Get maybe one or two little dollar snacks and call it a night. You know? That's what we do. What's up, dog? I love you, bro. You're cool, though. Thank you, Raphael. Appreciate it. I'm human like y'all, bro. Just pray for me. Just pray for me and that's it. If you need someone to talk to, come talk to Doe. You need, like, that's it. I don't know what they do, but it's, you get to the point where YouTube could pay me. So, like and share. I'll do the rest. That is it. I am here. I got to figure out how to, I need to do, I need to start doing the comedy stuff for real, though. Because I want to do it in real life. So that's on me. That ain't on y'all. I gotta get in that mode. I gotta step out and go. Much love. The weather gonna make everybody go to sleep, y'all. Make sure you follow each other if you're blue, y'all. Want y'all to get subscribers, tune in about this though. Put some shit in the background. Excuse me for cussing.
Here's to whoever coined the phrase, you only live once. To new adventures.
Yes, man, it was definitely a rainy day. It definitely was a rainy day today. Most definitely, Bree. Shout out to Miss Georgia. Shout out to everybody that's been in here. Want to let you know that. 7, if you need me, bro, let me know, bro. Our number is 224-274-1908. Our number is 224-274-1908, bro. For real. You'll be amazed what just a conversation will do, bro. It is,
and
sir.
asset protection. Walk them through weeks of suspicious transactions.
Bree, I hope you have a good day. Tell your man I said what's up. What's up, Lorena? Tell your man I said what's up. Wind it down. Tell your man I said what's up.
So we're actually waiting, we're standing by, we're waiting for the actual officers to come take care of it. Where's the individual? She's the fire? Where is she?
274, bro. The rest is right. 274. 274.
Do you have ID in your bag? Alright, before you do that, do you have anything that's on you that's stick me company? And just letting you know my body can't live. Go ahead and take off. I don't want a copy of this. You're a copy of this, okay? So we're gonna want to get a copy of this.
Send me some orders on DoorDash. Alright, bro. Somebody call me, text me, say I'm a B-word. Okay. Answer the phone. Six 153355876. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here. Love y'all.